Hi guys. Sorry, I know it's kind of dark. I'm recording to you from my basement, and it's a little bit dark down here. But anyway, I just wanted to say hi to everyone, and this is the first time I've done a video since I've made some revolutionary changes in my life, getting my period back, which was probably the best thing ever. Look at my nails. I'm celebrating. um, so getting my period back, getting to my maintenance, well, my goal weight for now. And just a lot of things have changed in my life. My date with Mike, that was awesome, and a bunch of other things have been going on. So I just decided I would do a video on how I've been feeling lately. So yesterday when I weighed myself and I saw that I was, no need to say numbers, but I was at, a goal weight that I had set for myself before. I looked at it and I was so surprised because every single time I looked in the mirror, it just, to me, it doesn't even feel like, that the number is so overwhelming and so scary to me. But looking at myself in the mirror, I feel like I really like who I am, and I feel like I love the way that my body is changing. I love the way that things are looking and things like that. So, when I saw the number on the scale, I was like, whoa, like, what? And I was really surprised. And, of course, looking away from that, it was the first time I had weighed myself in a really long time. Looking out from that and, like, looking at myself in the mirror and then looking at the number, I felt like it didn't match up. Like, I don't know. I felt really surprised because I remember always being so overwhelmed by that number while I was trying to gain weight and just thinking, oh my gosh, like, I'm only this many pounds now. Imagine having to gain all that weight and, having to be that certain number. But, honestly, not weighing myself was the best idea because now that I'm at this weight and I look at myself, and I love who I am. I remember when I weighed myself every single day, I felt like so controlled by that number, and I felt like my body was changed. Like, when I looked at the number, I feel like my mind would take that number and make myself think that my body was, like, changing tremendously, even though I know that it wasn't. So I've seen a lot of things on Tumblr. It's like, oh, I've weighed myself today, and I had these feelings about it, or it ruined my day, and things like that. And I really just think that not weighing yourself and being able to find freedom in food first is one of the best things I found in my recovery, because I honestly did not weigh myself once, and then weighing myself and realizing that, like, I'm finally healthy, I don't even know, it was just so overwhelming. And looking at myself and being able to accept who I am first before accepting the number made me accept the number even more, because I looked in the mirror and loved who I am. So when I looked at the number, I was like, oh wow, that's really surprising. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't correlate the two. I didn't correlate the way that I looked in the mirror to my weight, because I just felt like it was two completely separate things. So definitely relieving myself of the mental stress of the numbers every single day helped me accept my body more for what it is, what it's supposed to be changing into, because I started looking at myself in the mirror instead of looking at the number and, telling myself, okay, like, I really do think I want to look healthier here or look better here, and in a good way, meaning, like, I want to gain weight there, because, I've really learned, been looking at so many pictures lately because I take a bunch of them, and I think I look my favorite now than I ever have before, and it's so weird for me to say that and feel like I'm accepting it, but I really am. And it's awesome because I feel like a girl. I feel like things are growing that I want to grow, and I feel like, I mean, obviously, having a guy that is so adorable that likes me, that I just remember looking at him in the first day of class and thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, I would never be able to get a guy like that. Like, it was the first thought in my mind, and Mike was the first person I saw that in the class that I thought, like, I would really be interested in. And, I just remember thinking to myself, I remember turning to Brooke, like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. Like, I so wish I could date someone like that. And now, like, getting a text from him saying that, like, I'm pretty and things like that, like, oh my gosh, that's, like, a confidence booster for the rest of my life. So, really just being able to just have fun and accepting yourself for, what you look like in the mirror first, and taking the time to, really get yourself together and things like that. It's helped me tremendously, and I really think that taking your thoughts away from the scale and the numbers on the scale, and really just looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you really want to be healthy, and accepting yourself for what's changing in the mirror first before the number is definitely key. I've also been getting questions about changing my intake and things like that, and of course, it was so overwhelming to go downstairs and look at food and think things might have to change, think like, well, was I gaining before? Like, do I have to decrease my calories now? All this kind of stuff. But like I've mentioned before, I read the Gwyneth Olin blog, and I am not decreasing my calories. I will not refuse my body of food that I want. I will not starve myself. I will not decrease my calories whatsoever, because my eating disorder will take decreasing calories and turn it into something a lot more than just decreasing my calories to maintain my weight. So I actually texted my mom about this today because I was really frustrated and upset, because I'm not used to this. I just did not know what to do. I was like, Mom, like, I'm freaking out. Like, I don't know, I don't know if I should decrease I just don't know, because I was scared, because I was still hungry and all this kind of stuff. So I texted my mom, and she knows my eating disorder, I think, probably better than me. And she even recognizes that, if you take the eating disorder, and if you decrease your calories, and if you try and obsess over how many calories you're eating, or decrease your portion size, or refuse your body from food, your body's not going to accept you. If your body's not going to accept that, and it's just going to totally reject your recovery. It honestly will. Your mentality has everything to do with the processes that are happening in your body. So I'm just going to take, my hunger. I'm going to sit down and really listen to my hunger, I'm in recovery. I don't want to lose weight. So I really just want to tell myself, I love the way that I look now, so I should be able to feed who I am now. I should be able to, like, feed my happiness, feed my life, feed everything that's going on, instead of feeling like, I'm feeding myself to get fat, or I'm still, eating to gain weight. Like, who knows? My metabolism could probably maintain even more than I was eating when I was gaining weight. I never really know. I have to tell myself that I need to have trust in my body. I need to have trust in my hunger cues, and I can't tell myself that I need, if I had a certain lunch while I was gaining weight, that does not mean that I can't have that lunch while I'm maintaining my weight, because I cannot deny my body of food. It doesn't deserve it. I've denied it for food for so long that I can't just simply stop myself now that I'm at a goal weight and tell myself that I can't have certain things and can't do this and can't do that. I still can't challenge myself. Absolutely not. None of that stuff is going to go on, or else I'm just going to wind up relapsing, because that's what happened before. So I'm not decreasing my intake. I haven't really gotten a chance to be posting a lot of food pictures because I've been at school and things like that. And I really apologize for that, because I know I understand seeing it. It might seem like, I don't know, it might seem like I'm decreasing my intake or something. I've just been getting an overwhelming amount of questions about it, but I'm really just trying to find happiness between everything. And tomorrow, it's so exciting. I just want to tell you guys over this video, I have a date with Mike, and he's coming over, and we're gonna cook dinner, and we're going to make like pasta and chicken parm and garlic bread and stuff like that for the both of us. So I think that's going to be super fun, because I've never, accepted eating around other people before, because it was always very anxiety provoking to have to eat around other people. But now, like, I'll be cooking dinner for us too, and it's just really nice to be able to, like, relax and feel like I can eat fear foods in front of people, and eat in front of other people, and not worry about how much they're eating or how much someone else is eating or anything like that. So it's been very hard lately with other externalities going around. It's been hard for me to accept my weight when I have someone who's in a lower weight in the house, and it's been very hard. But I've just learned to accept it a little bit more and more, and just find my ease of happiness in life, and really just try and stay positive for myself, because I know that recovery has been amazing so far. So I don't want to stop now, because it's just felt so good, and I've never experienced a real smile or real happiness, and I finally feel like I'm getting there. So that's just my update for you guys, and I hope that answered some of the questions I've been getting. So love you, and I've been seeing a lot of positive things going around on Tumblr lately about girls challenging fear foods and stuff, and I just want to tell you guys, don't give up, because it's really worth it when you get there, and don't ever look back. Alright, love you guys. Bye.